In today's video, we have 30 of the craziest gang moments caught on camera. So, I don't know what this is going to bring to us, but I don't even know if I'm ready for it. Because one thing I know for sure, them zones they in ain't safe. Oh no. How to get popped 101. Are we having that?
In a shocking turn of events, a store owner on Houston's south side found himself in the middle of a terrifying ordeal.
Dang, he hopped out on him. Why they doing the store owner so
Surveillance
bad?
footage captures the chilling moment when the suspects strike, catching the store owner off guard and making off with their loot. According to the store owner, it appears that the suspects may have been following him from the bank.
Oh, so he had just got some money out the bank.
As the investigation unfolds, questions arise about the motive behind this brazen robbery. Were the suspects targeting the store owner specifically, or was it simply a crime of opportunity? Watch closely as residents of the St. Roche neighborhood found themselves caught in the crossfire of a terrifying shootout.
They're shooting at him right now. They're 3D. They're shooting at him. Oh, he's leaving his man! Where are you going? He leaving his homies.
As the afternoon sun hung high in the sky, the sound of gunfire shattered the tranquility of the St. Roche neighborhood. Doorbell cameras captured the chilling moment when three young men encountered a grey
point though, like look. Like they walking up.
of the St. Roche neighborhood. Doorbell cameras captured the chilling moment when three young men encountered a grey SUV, triggering a violent exchange of gunfire.
You got the left, I got the right, brother.
As residents grapple with the aftermath of this harrowing event, one thing is clear: the need for vigilance and unity in the face of violence has never been greater. A brazen robbery unfolded in southwest Houston, leaving a convenience store clerk shaken and a community on edge.
Damn, he run a truck through it.
In a daring act, three masked men rammed a pickup truck into a convenience store along the southwest freeway. Their mission? To seize cash from the store's ATM.
Say, what you get that was worth that much money? These boys do.
One of the suspects then opened the door to where the clerk was and threatened to kill him if he moved. The suspect then grabbed both cash drawers and took off. They all took off but left the truck, which was reported stolen, inside the store. In a harrowing incident, a gas station in Centurion fell victim to a brazen robbery by a gang of gunmen.
Bro, what you supposed to do? Damn, they popped out 16.
Under the cover of darkness, the criminals stormed the petrol station, brandishing their weapons and striking fear into the hearts of employees. Caught on camera, the robbers wasted no time in asserting their dominance, leaving employees cowering in fear.
They in and out, ain't they?
They even resorted to using explosives to force open a vault, adding an extra layer of danger to the already tense situation. This level of sophistication in a gas station robbery is unprecedented, highlighting the meticulous planning and execution by the...
Bro, see what I'm saying though? Like, bro, this ain't no rookie stuff. First off, like, usually you would see somebody stop. They were going probably 30 miles per hour. They didn't even put the car in park. They was already hopping out robbing people. Then they get into the G station. They robbing it with explosives. Bro, what is this, a Taliban gang?
Traitors. It's evident they were well aware of the potential wealth stored within the vault.
Right, they know.
Welcome to Brownsville, Brooklyn, where the streets are alive with the sounds of quarantine drama. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, tensions are running high, and the streets are a stage for unexpected encounters. In this raw and unfiltered footage captured by a resident, we witness a scene unfold before our eyes. A woman's heated argument spills out onto the streets, drawing the attention of passers-by. Suddenly, the situation takes a dramatic turn. A lone figure lies on the ground, surrounded by concerned bystanders attempting to de-escalate the confrontation. As the dust settles and the streets return to their usual rhythm, one thing is clear: the COVID-19 quarantine has brought a new level of tension, fear, and violence to communities like Brownsville. Take a look at this video, capturing a chaotic scene as the suspects involved in a shooting incident make their presence known. With firearms in hand, these individuals are at the center of an ongoing investigation.
And they already can watch. That shorty need to jump that gate. She trying to kick with them nicks.
In this unsettling footage, the suspects are seen moving with purpose, their identities concealed behind masks. Police believe these individuals are connected to the shooting and have issued a plea for public assistance in identifying them.
And they bust.
The NOPD said the victims' injuries have ranged from minor to critical. One of the women was shot in the face. As investigations continue, the community plays a vital role in bringing justice to those affected by such incidents. Get ready for a tense moment caught on camera at a Detroit gas station. When you think your customer service job is hard, just watch this. As tempers flare, two individuals can be seen unleashing their frustration on the cashier, turning a routine transaction into a heated confrontation. The situation escalates as the man in the white shirt becomes visibly enraged, threatening the cashier and resorting to physical aggression.
I'm beating
The situation escalates as the man in the white shirt becomes visibly enraged, threatens the cashier, and even punches the glass window separating them from the cashier. On Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, at 2:50 a.m., two unidentified males entered the convenience store and immediately targeted the ATM. As the footage reveals, one individual dressed in a black hoodie and black pants, accompanied by another wearing a red hoodie and black pants, made their way into the store. At first glance, they appeared like ordinary customers.
They just don't care about no protest, nothing, just in the middle of the stuff.
However, their intentions quickly became apparent as they armed themselves with a crowbar and sledgehammer, ready to access the ATM forcefully. With determination, they attempted to pry open the machine, all while one of the suspects issued a threat to the clerk. The situation escalated as the suspects worked to gain access to the cash, leaving the clerk in a state of distress and uncertainty.
Damn, they ran off.
Up next, we've got some shocking footage to share with you all. It's a story of drive-by shootings that have rocked a quiet neighborhood in Pittsburgh.
Oh, so those rappers, now they shoot. You the target. Oh, they bust.
Take a look at this surveillance footage from the Pittsburgh Police Department. What appears to be a normal day quickly turns into chaos as a silver car drives by and opens fire on parked cars. It's a scene straight out of a movie, but unfortunately, it's all too real. As you can see, the silver car returns later that same day, under the cover of darkness, and once again, gunfire erupts. It's a terrifying situation for the residents of this neighborhood, who never expected such violence in their community. Take a look at this surveillance footage captured on Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. Two unidentified males stormed into the convenience store on Yellowstone, one brandishing a handgun.
He gonna do that shit. Yeah. He taking risks. He got bands on. Something wrong with him.
One of the suspects, wearing a black long-sleeve shirt and black pants, held the door while his accomplice, dressed similarly, pulled out a firearm and demanded cash from the registers. The store clerk, protected by bulletproof glass, watched in horror as the
That's not, isn't that bulletproof glass? Like, he just pointed a gun to bullet. Can I just close the? Oh no. Should I be scared if he pointed a gun at me and I got bulletproof glass? I would have looked at his ass and said, "Shoot it then, bitch."
attempted to access the money. In a terrifying turn of events, the suspect fired his weapon at the bulletproof glass as they fled the scene. It's a miracle no one was injured during this brazen attack. Incidents like these send shockwaves through the community, leaving residents on edge and authorities on high alert. Up next on the list, we are diving into a startling event captured live on Facebook in the heart of Chicago.
Facebook Live. So they flexing on their outfits in Chicago. On Instagram.
Take a look at this footage. What seems like a typical live stream of gang members flaunting their firearms and cash takes a terrifying turn.
Clear the street. They doing all that Facebook online. Now they flipping. You clearing the streets. Where is your guns and money at now? You on Instagram Live telling the ops to pull up to your block. They shooting. Where y'all go? We want to see it on the live. Why you ain't live streaming, gang? Come on now, you know we want to see it.
In a split second, the sound of gunfire rings out, sending the members into a frenzy as they scatter for safety. The live stream, initially showcasing a glimpse into the lives of these individuals, quickly transforms into a chaotic scene of panic and fear. We're bringing your attention to this next incident that occurred in Round Rock, Texas.
Right oh, they up no good. Come on, little bro, what y'all on?
On February 10th, at around 11:15 p.m., the Texan market at 1100 Gattis School Road was targeted by 3 individuals in a brazen armed robbery.
Yeah, them niggas, they won.
One suspect wore a green Thrasher hoodie, while another carried a red backpack and wore a black face mask and shoes. The third suspect sported a dark-colored backpack, a black face mask, and black and white shoes. This is another eye-opening look into the realities of our community.
Still in vape pens.
Now, we're diving into some shocking footage captured by a surveillance camera at a Shell gas station in Houston. Brace yourselves because this one's intense.
He put it in his head, with his face out. Yeah, they gonna give his ass.
In the early hours of January 18th, 2 individuals made their way into the gas station located on Fuqua Street. Their behavior immediately raised suspicion. One of the suspects brandished a firearm, threatening the store clerk and demanding his wallet. The tension escalated as the situation took a violent turn.
Demanding his wallet in the...
In a horrifying moment, the other suspect hurled a wooden store display at the clerk, striking him in the face. As chaos erupted, a gunshot rang out, narrowly missing the clerk. Thankfully, the clerk managed to drop his wallet, which gunshot rang out.
He looked scared. I can't believe it. I actually shot at him.
Narrowly missing the clerk. Thankfully, the clerk managed to drop his wallet, which the armed suspect seized before fleeing the scene with his accomplice in a maroon 2-door car. Now these individuals are wanted for aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, and the hunt for them continues.
No, bro, I gotta catch.
We're delving into a series of aggravated robberies that have rocked the Houston area. Let's dive into the details captured by surveillance video.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few robberies from the H round here. I ain't know a guy like that. Well, I did, but I didn't. I don't know.
In the early hours of March 31st, around 4 a.m., 3 individuals were caught on camera breaking into a store on Lathrop Street. Their method of entry was brazen, using a pry bar to shatter the glass door.
Nigga. So that's the method, huh? You get a sledgehammer and a crowbar, they breaking in all ATM.
Once inside, the suspects wasted no time in confronting the store employee, forcing them to the ground. 2 of the suspects swiftly emptied the cash registers, while the third targeted the store's ATM, prying it open to access the money tray. After ransacking the store for valuables, the suspects made their escape on foot through the back exit, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Imagine this, it's Friday night, close to midnight, and the calm of the city is shattered by the brazen entry of 3 unknown males. They stride into a convenience store on the 10600 block of South Kirkwood, their intentions hidden behind hoodies and darkness.
They up to no good. We lining his ass up.
As the clock ticks closer to midnight, the tension mounts. One of the males pretends to be a customer, while his partners make their move behind the counter. It's a well-orchestrated dance of deception and danger.
This nigga sagging his
Suddenly,
ass
the
all
situation
out.
escalates. A handgun is brandished, pointed directly at the unsuspecting Clark. With demands for money ringing out in the air, the suspects waste no time in raiding the cash registers, leaving chaos in their wake. But it's not just the crime itself that sends shivers down your spine. It's the chilling precision with which it's executed. Each suspect plays their part, from the lookout at the door to the ones emptying the registers. In the heart of Chicago's urban landscape, a group of individuals gathers on the streets, their presence exuding an air of defiance and camaraderie.
They'll pull up Drizzy Draco.
I'm tired of these niggas. They crazy.
See, look, pulling up. Hey now.
One member of the gang approaches the other members. Then he reaches into his bag and pulls out a firearm, proudly displaying it to his companions. Their expressions are a mix of admiration and pride as they observe the firearm being shown off.
Hey, we don't call and walk them down for no reason.
That nigga's name is Walk 'em Down? Oh, I don't want problems with him. Nah, I don't want no Walk 'em Down as my op. Hell no.
He's the youngest in charge right here, man.
What's up? Who we got right here?
As the exchange continues, the tension mounts, reaching a climax when the owner of the firearm points it directly at the video camera, a defiant gesture of their dominance and control over their environment.
Look at them. Listen to this, bro. They talking about these niggas like this is Animal Planet. I mean...
A brazen act of aggravated robbery rocked a convenience store in Houston, Texas, sending shockwaves through the community. Surveillance footage captured the chilling moments as three unknown males entered the store with malicious intent. Three suspects are seen attempting to purchase beer. However, they are turned away by the store clerk for being underage. Undeterred, the suspects leave the store momentarily before returning, this time with one of them armed with a handgun.
Nigga, I'm on papers anyway, nigga. Hey,
The camera zooms in on the terrifying exchange, highlighting the fear and uncertainty faced by the store clerk as the armed suspect brandishes the weapon and demands compliance. With the loot in hand, the suspects make a hasty retreat, fleeing the scene in a model Chevrolet Tahoe. In a chilling display of bravado, a group of individuals stroll down the street, their demeanor casual, yet tinged with an undercurrent of danger. One member of the group produces a firearm from his bag.
Draco with the extendo?
So this ain't no place to play around over here.
A gang is strolling down the street, and suddenly, one of its members withdraws a firearm from his bag. He then displays the firearm to the rest of the gang before confidently continuing to stroll with it in hand.
Like I say, this real. Y'all gonna get y'all issue, bro. Shit, y'all come through this plan, y'all know what it is, bro. We get 50 shots for anybody.
What is that? I mean, who do you...
Draco.
Amidst the banter and chatter, talk turns to the firearm, with the group discussing its capabilities and the potential consequences of its use. Despite the gravity of the situation, the individual holding the firearm exudes confidence, seemingly unfazed by the inherent danger. A brazen act of aggravated robbery unfolded at a cell phone store in Houston, Texas, sending shockwaves through the community.
Is they going crazy in Houston, like? A phone store, though?
With guns drawn, the suspects wasted no time in making their demands known, threatening the employee and demanding money from the cash registers and phones from the safe. The sense of fear and urgency is palpable as the employee complies with their demands, fearing for their safety.
We're gonna split that three bands, three ways. What be wrong with these niggas, gang? They ass gonna split $800.
The camera zooms in on the tense exchange, highlighting the gravity of the situation as the suspects forcibly remove money from the registers and proceed to the back office to access the safe containing the phones. In a brazen act of aggravated robbery, three unidentified males entered a convenience store located at the 1600 block of Collingsworth in Houston, Texas.
Bro, what's going down, bro? And they...
In the middle of the night, three males enter the store, their faces obscured by mud.
You could tell, this one right here, you could tell he really don't quite care about shit. Y'all wanna know why? Because he's committing an armed robbery. I'm talking about a 15 to 20 year offense with champion slides on. Like, this is somebody who got nothing to lose on. This nigga's committing a armed robbery in a lime green shirt, probably with his work brand on it. And Crocs. Like, this is what I call family. This is what we would call being way too deep in the trenches. They doing a robbery. Really, they should be on a mat doing some prayer. They way too deep.
As they brandish handguns, instilling fear in the store clerk. With weapons drawn, they force the clerk to unlock the door leading to the secure area containing the cash registers and safe. A tense moment fell inside the store as the suspects intimidated the clerk into opening the cash drawer, swiftly removing both money and cigarettes from the store. After seizing their loot, the suspects make a hasty exit, fleeing the scene and leaving behind a shaken and traumatized clerk. In a terrifying incident, 3 men stand accused of robbing a convenience store located in the 300 block of West Alabama. Caught on CCTV, 3 men entering the store, initially blending in with other customers before one of them brandishes a firearm and escalates the situation. The suspects leap over the counter, demanding the employee open the cash register, while another suspect forces a customer to the ground.
That customer being in, you put them on the ground, it's gonna make that sentence a bit more crazy.
The suspects, masked and armed, intimidate both the employee and the customer, and their actions leave bystanders in shock. As the robbery unfolds, the suspects make off with cash and merchandise before fleeing the scene in a black 4-door sedan. In a brazen act of robbery, 2 unidentified males entered a convenience store located at the 1100 block of Silber in Houston, Texas. The footage shows the 2 males initially behaving like customers, browsing the aisles before making their move. Suddenly, the suspects leapt over the counter, swiftly grabbing Newport cigarette cartons and stuffing them into a plastic bag. The clerk attempts to intervene, only to be met with resistance as one of the suspects puts them in a headlock while the other continues to grab merchandise. Despite the clerk's efforts, the suspects manage to escape on foot, leaving the scene of the crime. Surveillance footage from inside the store showed 2 unidentified males entering the gadget store. One of the males brandishes a handgun while the other stands guard at the door. In a brazen display of criminal activity, the suspects wasted no time in asserting control over the situation. One of them approached the employee, weapon in hand, and demanded cash from the registers.
That employee, bad Bill, he need to get in the gym, man. Get on the treadmill, do some running. It's gonna be all right.
As the robbery unfolds, the second suspect maintains a lookout at the door, ensuring that their escape route remains unimpeded. After they robbed the store, the suspects fled the scene in a black Mitsubishi Lancer, captured by external surveillance cameras. 2 unknown males enter the store and casually browse the coffee section. They blend in with other customers until the opportune moment arises. Suddenly, one of the suspects brandished a firearm, intimidating the store clerk and demanding money from the register. The clerk complies with their demands as the suspects swiftly grab cash from the registers.
You're a real loser.
In a brazen display of criminality, the suspects make off with the stolen cash, fleeing the scene in a grey or blue Honda CR-V, allegedly driven by a third accomplice. In a chilling display of gang violence, a brutal war erupts at a gas station in the middle of the night, leaving chaos and terror in its wake.
Main Street. See busing. Are they on the same team?
Caught on CCTV of gas station members of rival gangs exchanging firearms fire, their weapons blazing as they engage in a deadly battle. The scene is chaotic, with bullets flying and sparks flying.
They definitely in the lobby right now. Ain't no way in hell I ever hit this gas station in my life.
Amidst the pandemonium, the gangs show no fear, firing their firearms with reckless abandon, seemingly willing to risk it all in their pursuit of dominance.
Tweaking.
In a harrowing incident captured on CCTV, a shootout erupts on
Chicago
the streets of
again.
Chicago's Avondale neighborhood, leaving an innocent bystander
Avondale's that
seriously
west side?
injured.
Yeah, that's West Side. Damn, you tripped his ass. See the one who got tripped?
CCTV footage shows several individuals walking along the 3,600 block of West Belmont Avenue. Suddenly, chaos ensues as
Look, he
people
tripped
start
buddy
running,
ass.
and one person, identified by the
Boom.
Chicago Police Department as the gunman, trips a passerby who races past him.
So why he tripped the gunman up? So the gunman blicks folks down about that? But so that's self-defense.
Amidst the chaos, an innocent bystander is caught in the crossfire, sustaining serious injuries.
Hold on, cause then that was self-defense then. Was he running from somebody? Did he do something like commit a crime or something? Like
3,600 block of West Belmont Avenue. Suddenly, chaos
He's running from two guys. You see these two guys chasing him? These two dudes chasing him.
ensues.
They tripped
Start
his ass.
running, and
then
one
Buddy tripped his ass.
identified by the Chicago Police Department as the gunman, trips a passerby who races.
And then after he get tripped, he stood up and shot them down. Is he wrong? It sounded like he was just defending himself. He tried to get away with a gun on him. They tripped him. He shot their ass. That's what I think just happened, y'all.
Past him.
Cause look, this is the dude who got tripped, not the dudes who was chasing him. So I don't know. This may have been
Amidst
a
the
game,
chaos,
bro.
an innocent bystander is caught in the crossfire,
Damn,
sustaining
innocent,
serious
huh?
injuries in the
Oh, that's
shootout.
perfect
Following the
right
shootout, the suspect is seen casually walking away from the scene, displaying a shocking lack of concern for the violence that has just unfolded. In a daring daylight robbery, two suspects are caught on camera planning and executing burglary at a home in Detroit.
In Detroit? Oh yeah. Damn.
The suspects hurled a rock at a window, quickly fleeing before cautiously returning to enter the house. One suspect keeps watch while the other grabs valuables,
threw
with
it
one
to see if anyone
suspect
was there.
inside gathering loot and the other on lookout duty. They swiftly load
B&E.
stolen items into a waiting vehicle.
Damn. Damn. I know a jack boy may be watching this, bro.
This is the scene where
feel
the
bad
thieves
that you
hurriedly
did, bro.
transfer stolen goods, wrap up their brazen
Like, I
heist,
really
and
feel
leave the
bad for
scene.
being
In a
this
swift
man, bro.
operation, they vanish with a significant haul, leaving the homeowners to deal with the aftermath. In a harrowing incident captured on CCTV, 4 men are seen entering a store on Cullen Boulevard, only to unleash a wave of terror as they proceed to rob the establishment.
You know they in the 1990s, but they tripped real.
CCTV footage shows the 4 men entering the store with intent, their faces obscured by masks. The 2 armed suspects wasted no time in threatening the employee and coercing them to open the cash register. Meanwhile, their accomplices systematically targeted unsuspecting customers, robbing them of their belongings.
Appreciate y'all for watching this video with me. I can't watch no more of this bum broke boy activity. Wait, no, it's savage. It's gangster. Hold on, fool. I'm a gangster. I can't talk like this is bad. Hey, they was doing what they had to do. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video with MasoMoney. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And if you do or don't do those things, that's what I need you to do. Just watch another video.